Hey, what is going on, everyone? Joe here. It is time for yet another video on yet another zombie survivors. You guys really enjoyed the last one and was demanding I march right back into this game and try out the Huntress, who we just unlocked. So that's the name of the game today. I also didn't let y'all know, yet another zombie survivors is actually 50% off on Steam right now. So if you like what you see, if you want to give this game a shot, now is the perfect time. We're going to jump right in. We've got the Huntress, and so she's level 0. I don't have anything unlocked on her yet. She's got a bow, arrow rain, and a bear trap. And I feel like this is going to be a character I like quite a bit because I'm all about accuracy, and we are playing this game with manual aim, so it's a little bit harder too. We've got the Vile Wasteland. In the Isolated City, I did unlock a mode called Endurance. I didn't know what that meant, but it is a survive as long as possible mode that never ends. It just gets harder and harder and harder, which actually sounds pretty intense. We might want to try that at some point. But we're going to go back to the new map, Vile Wasteland. It is a little bit more difficult, and so we'll just do default. We don't have anything else unlocked here. And we're going to see exactly how bad this can possibly be. The enemies have a little bit more health, and they do a little bit more damage. And of course, the longer we stay, the harder the game is going to get. So let's see how this goes. So one thing we'll probably need to watch out for, we can only get 2 people on our squad. So as we start unlocking more characters, we might want to be a little bit pickier about who we bring in, because I'm sure some characters probably synergize better with others. Also, why are we playing Tomb Raider right now? Dressed up as Lara Croft in the middle of the desert. I like this bow. I don't like the fact that it doesn't shoot through enemies. Not really practical for a bow and arrow, but still, it fires incredibly slow every 1.5 seconds. What we've learned from this game, though, rushing into abilities is kind of the way to go. So we can get arrow rain, fire a salvo into the sky, which then descends onto an area and pierces your foes, does kinetic damage. Or we can get a bear trap. Deploy multiple traps that hold enemies in place. If it's good enough for bears, it should be good enough for zombies. Let's go with the arrow rain. It's a bow and arrow classic. Knocks them pretty good. Level that up a little bit if we can. Hopefully reduce the cooldown, because that's going to happen every 20 seconds. But I also want to be as aggressive as possible so we can get some level ups here. All right, so leveling up arrow rain gives us loads more damage. The range goes up and the cooldown goes down. This is better all around. And since we're already knocking these guys out in one hit, I'm going to go ahead and level up arrow rain again, because the more often this goes off, the better. It also seems like the cooldown instantly gets refreshed whenever you level up. I really like how tight the hitboxes are in this game. I don't like that. Why is every game I play have spiders in it? I didn't realize that was a common thing in roguelites. I want to keep leveling up arrow rain. A 16-second cooldown is substantial. I go off, knock out literally everything. All right, the Huntress is good, man. We need to get another unit, though. Arrow rain? I don't know if there's a cap for these abilities. I feel like it's 5 or 6. And then eventually they seem to transform. We did that last round with our pistol into an SMG, but I feel like we have to unlock that. All right, arrow rain, 14-second cooldown. Go off! All right, move. Got another spider. So whenever these guys die, they drop webs, which slow us. It's kind of risky to test that out because I was worried that was going to stop me entirely. So yeah, it looks like level 5 is the cap. And so now I can start grabbing other things if I want, like more ability damage. But before I do that, let's go ahead and finally grab the bear trap. So now we're going to throw out bear traps, which will slow enemies. Whoa. Why is the eel from Mario 64 here? I thought that was a boss at first, but I guess that's just going to keep trying to chomp me down. Ability critical damage. What's my ability crit chance? Can I see that? Ability crit chance is 5%. Yeah, that's so lame. I don't want that. Let's instead level up my bow. So now instead of firing every 1.5 seconds, we're firing every 1.4 seconds. We're really going to feel the change on that. All right, I don't care what these zombies are. The spiders die first. And where's my next teammate? Why is it taking so long for me to get a squad member? I I didn't realize level 2 was this much more difficult. All right, finally, an SOS signal. We're going for it. Cut the way out. All right, we've got a spider behind us. Leveling up pickup range would be nice. Leveling up the bear trap actually drops more traps. I like that. We're going to do that. Move. Come on, come on, come on. All right, so the tank was kind of cool. He was a little busted with a shotgun. The engineer dropped us turrets, which I feel like might help with these faster enemies. I'm going to go for the engineer. So this guy drops turrets and he explodes. Not himself, though, the enemies. That's the most important part. All right, so we can level up your taser. We can give you that electrocution ability so you start exploding. We'll do that. We'll do that. If I level up my bow enough, we can evolve it. Looks like we've got some chests on the right side of the map, but I am so boxed in right now. I can't walk normally. There's too many. I fire too slow. All right, screw this. We got to go in. That was so bad. We took so much damage. It's okay. We're coming up on the health, and there's a chest right next to it. Let's get electrocution. Level that up again so you can keep blasting. All right, we're going to go for this. All right, what do we get? Health packs, health racks, can't talk, restore 3 times as much health points. There's a healing right there, and we're about to die. For each damage type tag with a bonus of at least 3, we get more ability damage, more ability area, and more ability duration. So we'd actually get that right now for our electric and our kinetic. Depending on the number of survivors currently in your team, you gain a bonus of more experience and more movement speed, more armor and more dodge chance, and then more critical chance. I don't know if we get all of those or if we just get the number of people we have. So we would get armor and dodge chance. I'm going to be safe. I'm going to go for the health potion because we can swap things out. I'm going to grab this. We need to get the healing. Nice. Full health. All right, that's a full reversal. I don't know who the hell's throwing projectiles at me. There's a magnet if I can get to that. This is crazy, man. I don't know if the Huntress... I thought she was busted. I could be wrong. Let's level up the electric turret. We got these mummies. I can't kill through. We got to run through. Okay. Let's see. Taser's currently level 2. We got a good spread on all your abilities. I'm going to do the turret again. Ooh, I guess we just grabbed a bunch of experience. I want to start pushing this bow towards its upgrade, so I'll level that up as well. So far, though, it seems like the worst weapon in the game. Because at max level, its cooldown is 1.2 seconds. It fires so slowly. Maybe after a few upgrades, she'll be really useful, and we're just not there yet. Oh, no. I'm trying to get this health. That lightning bolt on the mini-map isn't that exciting. It's just more speed. Okay. All right. All right. We're in this. Cut my way through. Kill the spiders. Okay. All right. Now, here's the plan. We're fighting. We're staying here. Because I need experience. And there's a chest down there that I want. All right, so now we can get multi-shot. In case firing 1 arrow at a time wasn't enough, we can shoot 3 arrows. So that's going to be a good enhancement. Give us a little bit more killing power. We've got our first boss on the map. There's the chest. Hey, boss, you wanna drop your electric turret? We want any abilities to go off right now that might help with this situation. All right. Well, here's the boss. Our damage is piddly-widdly. All right, okay. Who's going to help us the most right now? I'm going to go for SWAT because I actually like his special abilities. And we are marching towards this chest. It looks like it's spawning a bunch of mummies in a big circle. Very similar to that of like Vampire Survivors. We're going to go for Helicopter Strike. I'm moving through. I don't care. I'm grabbing this. Survivor flashlights cover more distance. Okay. That gives us more critical damage. The first banish on each power-up selection is now free. We get luck. Gain a 15% chance for ability activation to reduce its cooldown by half. Stun is really good. I love this one last time. All right, we're going for the frying pan. So there's a chance for us to stun enemies whenever we shoot them, which should give us breathing room that we really, really need. Go towards this health kit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait, eat the boss. Damn it. Mine? Thank you, thank you. So good. Health kit, so good. The grenade trail isn't amazing. I'm gonna, let me look at electrocution. How much is that actually doing for us? 75 DPS, electric turret 68. What about the bear trap? 71. Bear trap's actually helping out more. All right, we'll level that up. There's a killing frenzy in the bottom left. If I can get to that, that's gonna be a game changer. I got shot point blank by that stupid zombie. These guys shooting out the red projectiles. Okay, so it looks like the boss got eaten. I'm not complaining about that. Let's level up your taser, my friend. Come on, use that killing frenzy for something good. We're so weak. There's another health pickup. We're going to have to get to it. Run through. We're running straight through. Unlock the second rank for the engineer. Maybe that means we can actually get new abilities for you. Oh, we can increase the amount of arrows you shoot with multi-shot. All right, let's go for that. Oh, man. I'm surprised I didn't take that much damage. It's another boss following us. We got more important things to worry about, like our livelihood. It's a chest. All right, we're going to go for the chest first. Taser. It's 115. We gotta up that pistol. Gotta bring you up to snuff a little bit, my friend. Okay. Something good. Defeating a boss activates a killing frenzy time power-up. Weapons have a 20% chance to reload instantly. Weapon cooldown reduction. That's going to reduce our reload speed. All right, let's do that. All right, we're going to have to go around here. I don't think we're that far. Yeah, it's right there. We need the health so badly. Nice. Saved. It's like threading a needle. Oh, God, that's a new boss. I don't know what that guy does. He's throwing poop. Magnet. We're walking alongside this helicopter. Escort me to the magnet, please. Okay. Amazing. Multi-shot. That has the most DPS right now. 308. I'm firing myself, and I'm doing the most damage. All right, multi-shot. Helicopter strike. It's going to reduce the cooldown by 5 seconds, but I want more damage overall on our basic guns because that's what we have all the time. So I went taser twice, pistol once. I want them to upgrade their guns into the new versions. I don't know what this man's doing. I'm trying to get close enough, but there's a very scary triangle. Oh, man. What is happening with this guy? I don't understand this boss. You're about to annoy the crap out of me, man. All right, give me this killing frenzy. We're making our way to the health. It looks like, even though his big triangle looks kind of scary, it's not going to actually hurt us until he does his attack. All right, free level up here. We're going to level up multi-shot. 6 arrows, every single arrow doing 175. We could point blank this guy, which we are. Get out of here, Tubby. All right, we're at Horde level 3 now. They have 154% health. They're doing 116% damage, but we are getting a ton of experience. You guys doing some more DPS with your guns now? 147, 128. I love to see it. Helicopter's doing a lot. All right, let's get that pistol and do an SMG. Now that we're finally getting a little bit of the upper hand here, all right, we can cut our way through now with these mummies. But they also drop experience, so let's go ahead and knock some of them out. Not get eaten by the worm. I wonder if that's a one-hit kill. I have to assume it is. All right, what's up here? Annoying trumpet. When you get hit, create an explosion dealing explosive type damage and pushing enemies back. That actually might be helpful, but I don't have a build designed around taking damage, and I don't have the sustainability for it. I think just going for faster weapon projectiles is going to be it. Just so we can attack faster. Especially with the bow that I've got. It's a definite game changer for us. The pistol is going off like crazy. It's time for us to get you that SMG, man. It's Christmas morning here. There we go, SMG. You earned it, buddy. Get to work. I see some more health on the map, but we're actually in a spot where I can probably trade out that health potion for something a little bit better. I'm going to leave it for now. All right, we got a big boy. I got Killing Frenzy. Come on. No more farting. All right, something did a ton of damage to me. Sorry, guys. There's a lot going on, and my nose is itching. All right, perfect. I'm at prime pristine condition now. No distractions. Not a moment to lose. We're level 28 now. I want to get this man his Tesla gun, too. What level is yours? 4, so I could reroll and try to grab it. Let's reroll. Tesla! Oh, what are the odds? Fantastic. Amazing. I really like this game, man. I don't know. It's getting the adrenalining. It feels good. Feels real good. I know the 2 people on my squad are probably sweating right now, wearing all that armor in the middle of the desert. I'm really kind of excited to see what endurance mode wraps up to be. Trying to survive for like over an hour in this crazy game. All right, come on, big boy. He really does have a ton of health. That or my DPS is just still lacking. Kill a big mummy before it summons a scarab. I didn't even know that was a thing. All right, how are we looking damage-wise with our guns now? I've got 599 on the DPS, 184, 338. And those are the same levels. Okay. Let's wrap into SMG a little bit then. Get another SOS, which is a free level up. So I think we'll make for that. Then we're going to head over to the magnet. Go for SMG one more time. If we can power through these levels, we'll start to get some basic upgrades too. I was going to say I was a little disappointed how we don't see the basic upgrades much, but we'll probably start to see a lot of them in endurance mode. Helicopter Strike. That one is still doing work. Every ability we have is garbage except for Helicopter Strike. SMG again. Helicopter Strike again. It's okay. I'm a simple man. I know what I want. I want high-powered helicopters. Okay. Annoying Trumpet. No, thank you. Rock and Roll. The first reroll of each power-up selection screen is now guaranteed to be free. We saw that already. Picking up any time power-up also gives you a random timed power-up of another type. So if I get like Killing Frenzy, I would get maybe a speed upgrade or armor. Opening item chests, responding to signals, and collecting samples is now instant. That's not that great, actually. Pickup pick isn't bad, though. I'm going to re-roll this. There's something I want. Injured status lasts twice as long. +4 to kinetic damage type tag. Oh, we get more damage scaling the more we lock into a specific stat. Glass of Milk we got last time. It was really good. Just gives us more health every time we kill a certain amount of enemies. For each damage type tag with a bonus of at least 3, so 1, 2, 3, we would get 3% weapon damage, we would get 6% weapon attack speed, and we would get 9% weapon cooldown reduction. I feel like overall that'd be really good, but we don't have enough tags to get a lot out of that. Let's go ahead and go for the 9-inch nails. For even more kinetic damage, which is going to help both me and the SWAT team member. Look at that. He goes down so fast. It's Tubba Blubba. Bonus points if you know what that's from. That we can't knock out. That's fitting. Tubba Blubba was also in a desert. Okay. I'm thinking we level up the Tesla again. Or maybe we finally get the grenade trail because this is one ability that we're missing. It's the only one that we're missing. Yeah, let's do it. That's literally just passive DPS we're not getting. The best thing about this is it just lines out a red carpet for you. And it goes across the entire map, it looks like. I'm going to be honest, I am not noticing this guy until it's too late. I'm a little worried I'm going to die to him. That big eel. I'm focused too much on where I'm aiming because I'm trying to shoot out a path for us. I'm hanging out around this health drop. Helicopter Strike. It takes 2 seconds for me to identify what I want. What's the DPS on that right now? 149. It really feels like the abilities are kind of lackluster. What did I say? That did a lot of damage. It didn't kill me in one hit, but I immediately got the heart and healed. That's my own fault for looking at the data. I was going to say the abilities themselves don't seem very strong. You probably just have to pump the meta progression into them to make them a little bit better. Because right now they're slightly underwhelming. Electrocution, electric turret. Let's go for bear trap. Keep slowing these guys down. We really don't drop enough of them to make it seem like a difference when you've got like 100 zombies on screen and you drop 6 bear traps. All right, we got a chest. Let's move. Health is getting a little low, not too bad. %, time, power up, duration, and lifetime. I really do like this pickup pick. This seems a little interesting. Receiving cash from any source other than skips activates super speed. So if I pick up the cash drops on the map, we'll get super speed. That's okay. It's not bad. I'm going to go for the pickup pick. So picking up one random power-up will give us another one. I wonder if that counts for the health drops. All right, Tesla it is. Weapons do the most damage by far. And now I'm starting to understand a little bit why this guy, the engineer, is classified as support. He doesn't do nearly as much damage, but I think leveling him up, he'll probably be able to benefit the team more. Tesla. I think the highest level we got was 50. That was in the last level, so we might be primed to beat that here. Thank you, zombies. Thank you, mummies, for standing in a single file line. So yeah, now we got Killing Frenzy and Stone Skin. Tesla's doing some decent DPS now. Not anything compared to the other two guns. 753, 558. Tesla's only doing 190. That's so rough, man. I don't think we're gonna grab the engineer again. He's a little underwhelming. We should have gotten the tank. It's okay though, we're hanging in there. It's time to grab this magnet. I love this bow and arrow though. It's doing crazy numbers. And I'm aiming a little bit, but the fact that like 5 arrows are going alongside it. Grenade trail. Let's do the Tesla. Let's max out the Tesla. Because once we start to max things out, we'll start to get those basic upgrades. All right, there's a boss here. What do we got? Exploding. Those are the scarabs. Got it. So you poop out exploding enemies. You took some massive damage from the worm. We got a health drop. What I am really worried about is when this ramps up with like a minute or two left and we have bosses everywhere. Because if we have a bunch of those big guys, I did not mean to grab that. I was trying to hang out next to it. If we have a bunch of those big guys, it's going to be bad. Maybe we can use the big worm to our advantage. All right, now we're getting these regular upgrades. So we can actually increase ability duration by 5%. That would work on the helicopter. Yeah, why not? That's going to work on everything. It's going to work on the explosion. It'll make the turret last a little bit longer. I see nothing but positives there. Oh. Wait, no. Back. I was trying to shoot the big guy running at us. Do I get rid of health potion? Because this is what's keeping me alive right now. I'm getting a lot of value off of it. I guess the honest to goodness thing is, looking here, there's not much I'd want to trade out for. Yeah, I think we're okay. I'm going to go ahead and skip. If it was something that gave us a ton more damage, hell yeah. But we're just not there yet. There is a drop that gives us 30% more damage to basic enemies. And I think that's going to give the engineer a much-needed buff on his time to kill. So that I would take. Oh, come on. This big guy. So standing close to him is bad. Because if he pumps out all those scarabs and I am point-blank range, you know, I kind of want the weapon damage. That's what's carrying us, too. Let's get that red jewel. I want to knock you out. I'm just waiting for the right opportunity. You are not providing it to me. It is very disrespectful. I just want you to die, you know? Come on, buddy. It's dinner time. Death is on the menu. All right, wait for the worm. Wait for the worm. That's what she said. I need to get the upgrade down below. All right, you're stunned. And when you're stunned, we can actually just move around you. Snake Eater. Didn't realize I was playing Metal Gear Solid. Let's level up the turret. The best thing about the turret, every single time you level it up, that radius gets so much larger. Do the turret again. All right, so we're going to stay next to the heart. We're not going to pick it up. But we're going to stay next to it. It heals us for 600. So when we really need... Oh, my God. We're getting the heart. I didn't think that was going to hit me. There's a killing frenzy. We're going to stand next to it. We're not going to grab the killing frenzy. We're going to stand next to it until we need it. Move away from the worm. I need to try to get the money because that gives us skill points. I understand the system in the top right. Every single time we hit the dollar amount in the top right, we get a skill point to take home. Ability area goes up. That's actually going to help everything we've got. It's going to help my arrow storm. It's going to help the turrets. It's going to help the airplane too. But the cooldown reduction's nice as well. 5%. Both of these are kind of menial, but I'm going to go for 2.5 ability area. There's a chest down below. We got a crazy guy with an axe. I'm going to grab Frenzy. Let's try to kill you too while we got Frenzy. Huge. All right, what's in the chest? Give a 15% chance for the ability activation to reduce its cooldown by half. The thing is, there's a ton of items in this game, like an overwhelming amount. It looks like there's over 100. And I don't have many of them unlocked. So we're seeing the same things over and over again until we unlock cooler things. So I'm going to pass. Because we don't really need to worry about item drops and stuff. Weapon damage. Movement speed is going to get us into trouble. It's going to get us into trouble. Let's do Grenade Trail. Ability cooldown reduction. All right, big boys down. Cut our way through. Don't get eaten. I saw it that time. That's good. I'm becoming more aware. There's character development for Gojo, something we never thought we'd see. I love you standing right here. He's still alive. He didn't die. All right, now he's dead. All right, we got to get out of the corner. Come on, come on. There's a movement speed buff. And remember, it's 2 buffs in 1, so we might get something good. We got Stone Skin. Move! Thank you, Stone Skin. We got the 2nd rank for the Huntress already. We're doing that good. All right, Grenade Trail. So Stone Skin gives you complete immunity to damage. I didn't realize that. I thought it was just reduction. I can't even understand how tired my finger is by aggressively clicking for the last 20 minutes without a break. Weapon attack speed, ability damage. We might as well max out electrocution. That's the last thing we're waiting on. Max out our abilities. We have 1 more minute, and this last minute's gonna get crazy. They're gonna spawn bosses everywhere. Maybe. Yeah, all right. Come on, Jason knockoff. Ability area. 10% ability critical damage. Oh, that's critical damage. It's not normal damage. Ability area. Make him bigger. The bigger, the better. Not really much point to opening up this chest. I'm going to leave it. Yeah. I don't want anything that's in there. All right, so here's the plan. I kind of want to be a badass and try to kill these guys, but I don't know if I can. Well, no, actually, we're not seeing nearly as many bosses as we did on the last level. The last level, there were like 7 or 8 out at once. No, I think we're good. Knock this guy out real fast just because we can. Just because we can. All right, daytime. Woo! All right, Huntress, officially my favorite character. Officially my favorite character. That was fun. We unlocked a bunch of things. And so we can look at a breakdown. Yeah, multi-shot did 1,000 DPS towards the end. Almost 1,000,000 damage. Almost 1,000,000. I wonder if there's something that modifies the main character, the leader, to do a little bit more damage. Or is manual aim just that much better than automatic aim? There's no way. There's no way. I don't know how I was so busted. That was good, though. That was good. Okay, cool. Level 22 first time. Yeah, these are all the items we unlocked now that'll show up on new runs. Explosive arrows. Freezing arrows. We got a sniper rifle, an assault rifle, a sniper rifle for the SWAT, blaster, launch spheres of raw energy, and a laser. Think of a laser presentation pointer, but 1,000 times deadlier. They like to joke with this guy. They love their jokes. Okay, not bad. Green Hell, that's got to be the new map. All right, let's see what we got. We still haven't gotten Ghost. He seems like he might be a melee-oriented character having the sword. That's exciting. I want to see exactly what this guy does. We also unlocked a new map. We've got Green Hell. Some say that nature is neither good nor bad, but neutral. Camping here might change their minds. So this map, we've got 120% base Horde health, 110% Horde damage, but it looks like we get 200% more specialization in cash. I guess specialization is skill points, so we could level up a little bit faster here. I want to try endurance at some point. That also might be a really good opportunity if you're trying to level up your character because, of course, a longer run, more potential to get absolutely busted, get more skill points and unlocks. I want to do a run as well as the tank because I feel like that guy's going to be right up my alley. He's got a shotgun. He's a big beefcake. Huntress was a lot of fun, but I want to see what all these other characters are capable of. And we need to get him up to rank 2 so he can get his new weapons. But guys, that is going to be it for yet another Zombie Survivors. I've always have fun with this game. If y'all want even more action with the zombies here, give me a comment down below and we can continue this series. Make sure you guys hit that like button. And if you've watched me this far and have not hit that sub button, please consider doing so because that supports the channel way more than you know. That's going to be it for me, guys, and I will see all of you next time.